Good evening, everyone. Welcome to December 1st Township Committee Meeting, located here at 770 Coopertown Road at the Municipal Building. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bartlett.
Here.
Mrs. Patrick.
Here.
Mr. McFadden.
Here.
Mr. Olet.
Here.
Ms. Seuss.
Here, thank you. Also present, Mrs. Seminara, our Township Administrator, Mr. Fox, our Engineer, Mr. Heinhold, our Solicitor, Mrs. Lohr, our Municipal Clerk, Mrs. Russell, our Deputy, and Mr. Warren, our Police Chief. Please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Janice, could you please read sunshine and live stream statements?
Please be advised that proper notice of this meeting has been given in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act in the following manner. Written notice has been mailed to the Bronx County Times and Courier Post and published in the December 30th, 2024 editions. Written notice has been posted on the official bulletin board of the Township of Delanco 48 hours prior to the meeting. This meeting of the Delanco Township Committee may be transmitted via live stream on YouTube video. Streaming of the meeting is not intended to be relied upon as formal public access under the Open Public Meetings Act, and if the technology is disrupted for any reason, the township meeting will proceed in person as an official meeting in accordance with official notice.
Thank you. If you could please take a moment to silence your cell phones or put them on vibrate, I would appreciate it. Before we get into the agenda items, Mr. Heinhold, did you have a statement you wanted to make?
Yeah, just for the benefit of, I'm sure some people are out because the library agreement was listed on the agenda again. We did today receive a letter from an attorney, Brandon Croker of the Cameo Law Group, who I've worked with on other matters in the past. He has requested that we again carry the action on this matter. And we had some discussion in the executive session, and based upon that, I will be reaching out to Mr. Croker with the subcommittee to arrange a meeting with him so that we can discuss the issues and recommending that the governing body carry this to the December 22nd agenda.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to our special presentation. I think we are going to table that resolution, right, everyone?
Yeah.
Do we have to formally vote on that now, or can we do that when we get to the agenda
Why
item?
don't we just move it up now in case anybody wants
Okay.
to go home early?
Oh, we could leave? Thanks.
Not anybody here, but.
Okay, so Resolution 2025-160, which has been tabled from the 17th meeting, authorizing the execution of the library space agreement with the Board of Ed of the Township of Delanco governing space at M. Joan Pearson. Would someone like to make a motion to table this until our meeting on 12/22?
So move to table.
Second.
Mr. Bartlett and Mr. McFadden. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bartlett.
Yes.
Mrs. Patrick.
Yes.
Mr. McFadden.
Yes.
Mr. Olet.
Yes.
Ms. Seuss.
Yes, so we would like to make a formal request for the Library Association to meet with our attorney and the liaisons. So if that can happen sooner than later, because we would like to definitely take action on this on the 22nd and have this wrapped up by the end of the year. So that's that. Moving on to fun things now, we have a special presentation honoring Janice for her 33 years of service to Delanco Township as she retires at the end of the year. She's been our municipal clerk for over 3 decades. So we would like to issue our proclamation to her. Janice, did you want me to do that over by you?
Yes, please.
Okay. You got it.
Good. Aaron has it.
This is awkward, but we'll make it work.
Yes.
That's okay, you're good. Mrs. Lohr, I honoring you on your retirement from the Township of Delanco, whereas Janice Lohr has served this community for 32 years, beginning her employment with the Township of Delanco on April 1st, 1993, and whereas Janice Lohr has been an integral part of the administration of the township and has served as the secretary to the governing body, custodian of municipal records, administrator of elections, township registrar, and many other important roles, and whereas Janice Lohr has played a key role in the day-to-day operations and hiring and onboarding of new employees and negotiating contracts with individual employees and collective bargaining units. And whereas Janice Lohr has brought the utmost expertise and professionalism to the Delanco Township organization and will surely be missed, now therefore be proclaimed that the Township Committee of the Township of Delanco, County of Burlington, and State of New Jersey, on behalf of its citizens, does hereby express its gratitude and sincere appreciation to Janice Lohr for her outstanding contributions to the service of the township for the years of service over the years serving the community. Be it further proclaimed that the Township Committee, on behalf of its citizens of the Township of Delanco, does hereby extend its congratulations and best wishes for a happy, healthy, and much-deserved retirement to Janice Lohr. In witness of, from the mayor, deputy mayor, and committee persons have caused this present to be executed, and the seal of the Township of Delanco affixed this first day of December 2025. Congratulations. And of course, you're not getting off that easy. We all have some prepared remarks. Today we gather to honor someone who has been at the very heart of Delanco for more than 3 decades. It's not often that you meet someone whose dedication, professionalism, and kindness shape the very fabric of a community. But for 33 years, Janice Lohr has done exactly that. For most people, a municipal clerk is the person behind the scenes making sure government runs smoothly. But for those of us here in Delanco, Janice has been so much more. She has been the steady hand guiding multiple administrations, the institutional memory of our township, and the person we all turn to when we need answers, or quite honestly, when we just need a bit of grounding. On a personal note, I want to say Janice has been a mentor and a true friend to me. When I stepped into this role, she was the one who helped me understand not just the process of government, but the heart of it, the why behind what we do. Her patience, her wisdom, and her willingness to share decades of knowledge have shaped me as a leader, and I will always be grateful for that. Ask anyone who has worked with her, and they'll tell you she remembers every detail, every code, every deadline, and every person's name, and she treats everyone who walks through town hall doors with dignity, respect, and kindness. Delanco has been incredibly fortunate to have someone who cares so deeply about our community. Janice's legacy will be felt for years to come, long after this moment and long after her well-deserved retirement officially begins at the end of the year. To Janice, thank you for 33 years of unwavering service. Thank you for your professionalism, your integrity, your guidance, and your friendship. Thank you for loving this town the way you do. You have made Delanco into a better place, and you have made all of us better at what we do. On behalf of the Township Committee, our staff, and residents of Delanco, we wish you a joyful, healthy, and relaxing retirement. You have earned every minute of it. Congratulations, Janice, and thank you for everything. Kate?
I don't have anything written, prepared for that, but the only thing that I would really like to say, ditto to what Carolyn said, but for anyone who has ever sat on this township committee, we wouldn't be who we are today or be able to do what we do if Janice wasn't here to guide us. She knows everything about this town, every code, every law, helps us stay on track, and it has been indeed a pleasure for me for 24 years to have the opportunity to work with her, not only as an official in the township, but also as a friend. I think of Janice as a very dear person who's close to my heart, and I wish her well in her retirement. And we have someone who will be sitting in your shoes, but I can tell you, you will be missed. You will definitely be missed. Thank you, Janice.
Ray Scott?
Janice, when I first joined this committee about 5 years ago, I had no idea how much I would rely on you. You were the person I could walk into with a simple question and somehow walk out 3 hours later with not just the answer, but the history behind it, the ordinance that shaped it, and usually a story or two that made it all make sense. It became a running joke for everyone in this building how long conversations could be, but the truth is we always walked out smarter and better prepared because of you. You've given your 33 years here, and that's something most people will never fully understand or appreciate, but those of us who worked beside you saw it every day. Your patience, your honesty, and your ability to keep everything steady even when the rest of us were spinning made a real difference. The rest of us were spinning, and you made a real difference. I want to personally thank you for your guidance, support, and the plenty of times you've talked me off a ledge without making me feel like that's what you're doing. And you certainly helped me grow as a committee person, and I won't forget that. I hope your retirement brings you every bit of peace, freedom, and happiness that you deserve, and you've earned it. And even though I know you won't miss the agendas, the late-night phone calls, and the endless piles of papers in your office, I hope you know we're really going to miss you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jan.
Way down there. Mr. McFadden.
Well, Mrs. Lohr, when I first came on Recreation Commission, you were my go-to lady. You were like anytime there was a question that I had, I came to you, and you guided us through it. It's a saddening day for me because Janice was more like a mother figure. When I'd come in, she'd give me the answers, get me set up, and it is a sad day, but I look forward to seeing you at home, enjoying yourself, not having to deal with the pressure of the township. You well deserve it. Thank you.
Mr. Olet?
Janice, going back to the municipal building over on Burlington Ave is where I first met you. And over the years, needing answers or seeking information, you were the person to go to. And again, reflecting back over the years, it doesn't matter who the person was that Janice, or I saw Janice encounter, she always treated them with respect. And you didn't look at the person, whether they were male or female, black or white. You looked at them as an individual, and you treated them with respect. And I don't think anyone can ask that of people if they don't have it in their heart. And I truly feel our town is better for you being with us, and we will miss you as an employee here. But again, within our community, you're still a very, very important person. So again, thank you for everything that you've done for us.
Doug, did you want to say anything down there?
I do. I was going to give this in my solicitor's report, not knowing that you guys were going to do this up front. I think the term municipal clerk is a pretty poor description of the gravity of what a municipal clerk handles. And if you just come to the meetings and see Janice sitting down at the end, you might think she does the minutes and gets the correspondence, but she has put in countless hours for this town and has done it from the depths of her heart. And it's been, I don't know, I've been here 25 years or so. From the very beginning, Janice was always a helpful colleague to me and somebody who, we could turn to. She was here late on December 23rd one year when a fax came in caught me in my office after 5 o'clock on that same night that allowed me to stay up all night and go into court the next morning and get an injunction to stop plans on the mansion, the Zerberg Mansion. It's a unique and special relationship between the clerk's office and the attorney's office, and Janice has been, this was the first town I was the primary attorney in, so I've had that longest relationship with Janice, and she really is so essential to the character of the nature of this town and how it conducts itself on a day-to-day basis. After all these years working together, you really do become like friends and family, and we've gone through a lot of life changes together. But I will say that if anybody deserves retirement and happiness in retirement, it's you. You've given this town your heart and soul, and we wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
I wasn't prepared either, but
No pressure.
I have to say something because Janice is very important to me as the clerk and as a friend. Throughout the years, almost 20 years, I guess, I've been working with Janice. She's been nothing but professional, and everything that everyone said up here is absolutely true. And you're also, like I said, a friend. So, wishing you the best, and it's all going to be good now, except for all the time you have to spend with your husband. But,
Poor Doug.
You'll get over that. So, congratulations. Love you.
Yeah. And I'm sure Beverly and our chief and Debbie all feel the same way. They'll continue to work with Janice through the middle of the month, right? When is your last day officially?
Probably probably the 12th, yes.
Okay.
Will be my last day officially in the office.
Gotcha.
And then I'll be on actually medical leave and then retire.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm on medical leave,
So a couple more weeks. We
Weeks,
gotcha.
yes.
But this
So
was
this is-
officially your last meeting.
This is
Yes.
my last meeting.
Okay.
We
thank you
return her
again.
to you, Doug.
Yeah. So thank you again for everything, and thank you to everyone for their well wishes.
Thank you, everyone.
Of
So
course.
kind of you. Thank you.
Moving on to even more fun things, we have our announcement and introduction of Delanco's school student election winners. We have Lucas Varga as our mayor. Our deputy mayor is Felicia Loftus. Our committee members, Noel Fontaine, Melania Manzano, and Seth Stoney. There we go. Our oath of office will be administered to our students and election winners by our deputy clerk, soon-to-be clerk, Beverly Russell.
Okay, if y'all want to come on up.
Yep. Somebody's missing.
So we're going to do this all together. So at some point I'm going to say state your name, put your name and your position. So your position would be mayor, deputy mayor, or committee person. Okay, so if everyone could raise their right hand. And you can read from this if you want to repeat after me. I state your name. Do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. I do further swear that I will impartially and justly perform all the duties of the office of and state your office that you're going to be assuming. On this first day of December 2025, according to the best of my ability.
On this first day of December 2025, according to the best of my ability.
All right. Congratulations to all of you. Your seats up on the dais.
Yeah, come sit next to us.
Come up here.
Are you okay?
You could do it, Melanie.
So
What's
for the benefit of the public, the Delanco Women's Civic Club started this program in 2006. Joan Hinkle actually started this program. And we've been doing it ever since, except for a few years during COVID and when the police department was under construction. So in order for you to know a little bit about our new committee members, I'd like to read a little bit from the speeches that I listened to right before they were elected. So the mayor, Lucas Varga, as a Board of Education representative, I will go to all the meetings that I can and support the different opinions of the students. As a municipal government representative, I would work with the mayors of the other towns and ask what is working and not working in their town. This way, we could see if what is working for them could work in Delanco. Finally, as mayor, M. Joan Pearson Elementary Middle School, I would help support any activities the school has planned for the students of this amazing school. This is the deputy mayor, Felicia Loftus. I will guarantee that the history of Delanco is alive and ensure that Delanco is safe and clean for all citizens, keeping danger on the low and happiness on the rise. Delanco may be a small town, but we could be one big community when we work together. I would like to make sure every historical place is honored and taken care of. We learn off the history and past of our town. This is how we grow and become better. Committee member Noelle Fontaine. As a representative for the Environmental Advisory Board, I would make sure that any company that uses plastic bags switches to reusable bags to help our environment. I would help by getting orders to do a cleanup at the Field of Dreams and Pennington Park every Sunday to keep our community clean and keep away from pollution. This helps our environment. While being a shade tree representative, I will make sure that even though trees are getting chopped down, there will be new trees getting planted. And committee member Melania Manzano. The first thing I would like to improve is animal control. I will do that by helping animals get put in a safe home. Along with animal control, we can help the animals in the community that are being abused by people. We will accept volunteers to donate blankets, food, toys, and necessities for the animals in need. The people that donate will also use the donations to help animals get the medicine they require and for surgery. As community relations, I would make our town interesting, not just kids' events, fun events for all. Do you just want to sit in your room or do you want to get outside and have a blast? Our community is small, but our hearts are big. So I hope this gives you a little information on what these students profess to do in their new positions. So now one of the members was unable to attend tonight. So I'm sorry that Seth was not with us. But now we will conduct our meeting and hope you enjoy being a part of it.
Thank you, Kate. So we're going to move on to our agenda items. Our next agenda item is our comments from our professionals, and that would be Mr. Fox, who's going to move that microphone right up to his mouth. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Mayor. I only have a couple items tonight to bring you up to date on.
Yes.
The crossings in Delanco. We did have a meeting with the mayor and Ms. Fitzpatrick and HOA representatives. What we discussed is the punch list items that are left to be completed. The developer's request to have a bond reduction, as I mentioned at our last meeting, and also possibly bifurcating the bonds to have them post a separate bond just for the basin that would stay in place regardless if the other work gets done or not, until the basins are completed. We pretty much were in agreement with everything with the HOA, and it went very well. I would recommend that we basically have to reduce the bond by law. We're only required to reduce it down to 30% of the original bond. So we can hold that money. It's about $800,000 is the 30% of the original amount of the bond. And we can also, at our past meeting, we did decide not to bifurcate the bond, but I think it's probably a good idea at this point to do that, because we have to reduce the bond anyway. So we can do the bond reduction, and I will talk to the developer and see if he'll post a separate bond just for the basins. It gives the developer a little bit more incentive to complete the roadway work and all of that, because then he can get off of his bond on that. If we keep it all together, he's going to drag his feet longer and longer to complete the project. So that's my recommendation at this point. If anyone has any questions or concerns about it, I'd be glad to answer those.
So the next step would be to meet with representatives from D.R. Horton and figure out exactly what's left, or does your office have to figure that out as far as the financial terms first?
Well, what we would do is we would notify them that we're reducing it down to the maximum amount of
Okay.
30%. And we would entertain bifurcating the bond if that's okay with the committee, and see what their reaction is. They don't have to do that. It's completely up to them. It's a negotiating tool between us and them, basically, the bifurcation. So if they want to do that, I recommend we do it. If they don't, fine. It is what it is, and the bond will stay just at that 30% until the project is fully completed.
What about the separate bond for the basins? Will you set a separate amount for that would actually be cost replacement, since they've never really been established properly?
Yeah, good point. Yes, we will come up with an estimate of what it would cost the township to redo the basins or whatever work has to be done on the basins. The developer can do it much cheaper than we can, because we have prevailing rates and whatnot. But we use for our estimate what it would cost us to do, because that's essentially what a bond is. If we pull that bond, we have to go out to bid and hire someone to do it. So yes, we will be coming up with an estimate just for the basins, as if the township had to actually do the work.
And the length, is there a specific length of time for that? 5, 10 years, or what have you, since it may take at least 5 or 10 years for it to establish?
Yeah, performance bonds don't have a time limit on that. Maintenance bonds do,
Right.
as you know, after we do accept it and release performance bond, we'll get a 2-year maintenance bond. But performance bond is there until they
Until it's
perform.
done? Okay. Just want to state that for the record.
And I did ask Debbie to check on the escrow balances, make sure we're in good shape there too, since there's going to be more work that has to be done from your office.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. The only other item I have is the Township Road Program, Delaware Avenue. That is substantially complete. I don't know if anybody had a chance to get down there and look at it, but it came out pretty nice.
Yeah.
There's some other striping and things like that need to be done. We are performing a punch list that the contractor will have to perform before we release his retainage, but it is substantially complete. And financially, we came up pretty good on it. We don't have the final numbers yet, but we're going to be right around the contract amount, even though we did additional work for the boat ramp and some other additional work on there. So it came out on budget pretty well.
Good.
And we did fix that handicap ramp at Hickory and Walnut, right?
That's correct. That was something we did add on there as well.
Yeah, that was the one that was sinking that a resident brought it to our attention online, and we had them completely redo it. It doesn't have the red mat on it, but it is fixed until we can do it next year when we redo all of that road program over there.
That's correct, 'cause we did receive the state grant to do that next year, so that'll be,
Yep,
Yeah,
the
be
handicap
done.
ramps are done when we do that drainage and repaving.
that's correct.
Did the contractor clean up Matt Biata's property where they were depositing?
Yeah, they had a concrete washout bag there is what they had. And they did remove that, yes.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And you said they'll be out Wednesday, right, to do some punch list stuff?
They'll be out Wednesday to stripe, and we're waiting to hear back on when they're going to do the punch list stuff. We haven't submitted our official punch list to them yet. Our
Okay.
inspector did do it, and have to review it, and then we'll send it out. But,
Okay.
Good.
But it looks great.
Yeah, it does.
yeah, I'm happy with the results.
That's it?
That's it. Any questions from our junior members? Yeah.
No. So Harry does like all the infrastructure stuff for town, so roads and, you know, anything that has to do with the actual town. That's what he's in charge of.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Heinold?
Just a brief report on our affordable housing status. Meeting with the planners on Thursday, just to map out some of the technical requirements to get us to completion for certified conformance before the court. Again, we sit in a very good position for the fourth round. We are not building any new units. There will be extensions on existing units. And I'll report back to the subcommittee. And then sometime in the beginning of the coming year, we'll start acting on the items that are necessary at the governing body level to finalize our plans and submissions to the court. And that's it.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
And Doug is our attorney. He keeps us out of trouble. What do you have next? Ms. Savanera.
I do not have anything to report on, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank Janice for everything she has done in my 4 quick months. But thanks to Janice, I feel like I've been here forever. And congratulations, you deserve it.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Chief.
Nothing to report as well. Short turnaround from 2 weeks ago. Thank you as well, Janice. You've always been helpful to me, so I'm going to miss you. Appreciate you.
I'm sure Mr. Fenimore echoes those same sentiments. He's not with us tonight, but along with some compost updates. But they've done 4 passes through the town of leaves. They continue to do leaf collection. You know, the compost site is filling up. A couple of trees are taken down, and they've been out with the street sweeper a lot too, cleaning up behind the leaf trucks. So, and they are doing brush pickup as necessary. They'll come out with the truck and pick up the sticks and branches and whatnot. I know we have in the past said we cut that off, but we are actually picking them up now so that nobody has to put them in their car and drive them to Public Works. So if you have branches, feel free to put them out on the curb, and they'll get them to eventually. And then our last department head, Mrs. Laura, your final report as Township Clerk.
I don't have anything to report. There's some events coming up. Recreation is having a tree lighting in Christmas Village on Saturday, December 6th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tree lighting is at 5 p.m. Best decorated house contest. And there's flyers out in the lobby for all this. Carriage rides, Saturday, December 13th. And again, more information on the flyer out in the lobby. The Broughton County Sheriff's Office is having a holiday toy drive. Please donate new unwrapped toys. Is the box out in the lobby for this? So we do have a box here at the municipal building for the Broughton County Sheriff's Holiday Toy Drive. And Delanco Holiday Lights Recycling Drive. Through the Delanco Environmental Advisory Board, November 29th through January 11th, to recycle your holiday lights rather than trashing them. And there's a flyer for that. And I will just take this opportunity to thank everyone for your very, very kind comments. This is my last meeting as Delanco's municipal clerk. And I just want to thank everyone for the opportunity to serve the residents of this town, work with the governing body as your secretary, and I'm going to miss what has become not just a job, it has become part of who I am. And I'm going to miss working with my coworkers. Delanco is in great hands with the municipal staff and my coworkers. Thank the governing body for the opportunity to serve the residents and serve the township. And the professionals, Harry, Doug, thank you for years of guidance and help and support as we work for the town. And I will miss, one of the things I'm going to miss the most is interacting with everyone and the residents, and being able to try to help them, and sometimes the answer isn't exactly what they want, but trying to deliver good services to our community, to our residents, and help. I'm going to miss everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity to serve.
Thank you, Janice.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to our student committee members. I know you all probably have prepared a whole speech for us, right? This isn't a surprise. You're all ready? Surprise.
Get your speech, Noel.
Who wants to start? Lucas? No?
No, Lucas the mayor.
Rock, paper, scissors? What do you think?
This is the mayor.
No, the mayor goes last.
So
We
maybe
usually
we should.
We'll start down here on the left.
Oh, you know well. There you go.
So do you just want to tell us, what's going on in school? What kind of fun events have you had the past couple weeks?
Pay attention, Mr. Shields is going to make sure it's correct.
What have you been learning in class? Just talk to me like,
Well, the mock trial was fun in social studies.
the mock trial. What did you do there?
I got picked for committee person.
You did? Okay. So you have like an actual trial? Tell us about it.
She meant election.
Oh, you mean for the election? I thought you
Yeah,
meant, yeah.
for
The mock election,
Yeah,
yes.
mock.
So how did that work exactly?
So you would run in front of the class for what you wanted to be. So then the people that would want to run, they would turn around. And then Mr. Shields would ask for you to raise your hand to vote who you want. And then he would say who got voted. And then that would happen for the committee person and the mayor and deputy mayor. And then once the election was going on, people would vote by putting the names on a piece of paper and then putting it into an envelope. And then he would see who got the most votes.
That's awesome.
And I saw the great election posters lining the hallway in the middle school wing when I was up there last week for Meet the Teacher nights, and they were very great, very creative. And I noticed Mr. Varga had about 30 different ones lining the hallway, all different styles, as well as the other ones up here. So nice job, everyone. You could help the township committee members when they're running for election design their signs.
There you go. So what are you learning in social studies now?
Well, we haven't really been doing anything recent because we're doing well,
Nothing.
You hear that, Dr. T, right?
because we're still kind of going down from the election.
Uh-huh.
So we're working on the executive branches
Of
and
government?
all the different branches of government.
That's
So you are learning something.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
but
go.
we're going down from the election, and we're
So just how the government's formed, the different branches, what everybody does. Great, thank you. Good report. Melania. Hi. So what's your favorite subject in school?
probably social studies
Yeah, what do you like about it?
because that's the class that I'm good at.
Do you like learning about history and government?
Yeah, I think I understand social studies probably the most.
What's your least favorite subject?
ELA,
You don't like English?
I do.
It's just hard to write and,
Yeah.
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 What about math? Math's pretty hard too, right?
No, I'm actually quite decent at
Oh,
math.
good for you.
Yeah.
Are you in any extracurricular activities?
Well, this, what's it
called? Fall season, I played soccer. And then for the spring season, I'll play softball.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And you're in what, you're in 8th grade?
Yeah, I'm in 8th grade.
And do you know where you're going to high school yet?
Probably Holy Cross or BCIT.
Awesome. And do you have any idea what you want to be when you grow up?
Not really.
Undetermined?
It's like maybe a therapist, a lawyer, or a softball player.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a broad range.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you to our new principal, because he really helped out our school. Yeah. We have a lot more extra activities now, and we have dances.
We do.
Yeah.
He's
Thank
making
you.
school fun again, right?
Yeah.
Exactly,
He's adding a lot.
for sure.
Yeah. And he's offering us a high school. Yep.
I did hear that rumor.
So, thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Dr. T.
Thank you, Melania.
Yep.
Our deputy mayor, Felicia.
Hi.
Hi. So, tell us about your journey in social studies. What do you like? Which aspect do you like? Or what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is math.
Okay.
And I like social studies because I like the little web quests and those.
Okay. What made you want to run for committee?
I thought it would be fun. I just wanted to run because I thought that it'd be something I was good at,
Okay.
like helping out the community in our town.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're good at, right? We try to make the correct laws and make things fun, but make sure at the same time that everybody's safe and that we have nice roads and infrastructure, so. And at the same time, we get to plan fun events too, so it's always good and bad. And what do you want to do for high school? Do you have a plan yet?
I want to be a culinary person with my own bakery and business, and I want to go to BCIT because they offer a good culinary class, and I was told that it's very good and that people really enjoy it there.
For sure. That's great. Thank you. Anything else?
Same thing as Melania. Thank you to Dr. T for helping us have more things in our 8th grade year to explore and to enjoy with, and just to help us expand as a community and as a school.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That's awesome.
All right, the mayor's up. Do you have a prepared speech? Your dad didn't help you write a speech? I mean, slacker over there. So why did they elect you as mayor, or did you run for mayor?
I ran for mayor, then they
Okay, so why did you want to be the mayor?
Because my sister is at Riverside, and I want to compete with her.
Okay. It's blatantly honest.
Yeah.
So what do you think the mayor does up here? What do you think my job is?
A lot of things.
I make all the rules?
You have a vote and all the rules.
Exactly. Yep, so we all have the same amount of power up here. We have all the same voting privileges. I just kind of run the meetings and oversee everything as the mayor and make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do and that things are getting done on time. So you kind of like the boss, but you're kind of not, So you just kind of oversee everything and make sure all the professionals are doing their jobs. So tell us about what your favorite subject is in school.
Math.
Math is your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you like about social studies? How did you get up here? What did you want to run for other than your sister? Do you like history part? Do you like the government part?
I like every part about it. It seemed fun, and I wanted to help the community out by a lot of things.
Okay, great. So you want to be a principal when you grow up?
No. Nope.
Leave it to Dad.
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
Naval welder.
That's very specific.
Hmm?
That's awesome. So you're going to join the Navy. That's the plan. Awesome. Is that underwater
It's
welding?
just welding all the ships. It can be underwater and on top.
That's great. Wow, I'm impressed. Good job, Mayor. All right, thank you. Round of applause for all of our student committee members. And I forgot to ask you, do you have a plan for high school? You going to Riverside? No. No, BCIT. Awesome. Okay.
Mayor, I'd just like to shout out a thank you to Mr. Shields. He's been working with Joan and then myself on this program for all these years. And it's something I think the students really enjoy. This was the first year they had a tie for the Township Committee. They had to do a revote. So that was an interesting thing. We never had that in the past. But we had some great candidates and we had some great winners here. And I'd like to thank them and their parents for coming out tonight to see how the Township Committee works for the residents of Delanco. So thank you, Mr. Shields.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Shields. Do any of my other fellow committee members have anything they want to add or say or comment on?
I'd just like to say it's great seeing all these kids up here. I've known them all since, they're in kindergarten, some of them even more, since they lived next to me since they were like 3 years old. And, it's great seeing them up here. My son's in the same grade with all of them, so I've known them all forever, and nice job, guys.
Yeah. And I believe you have a handwritten note here.
Yeah, the
For
Women's
each-
Club also gave you a gift card. So congratulations.
For
So
sure.
make sure you take that, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a gift card.
So you're going to hang out with us until the end of the meeting, right?
Yeah, we usually excuse them at 9, but we'll probably be done at 9 maybe.
Yeah.
God willing.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Okay, thanks, guys. So we'll move on to the meeting being open to the public on agenda items. This is session 1. If you have anything you'd like to comment on the agenda only, please come up to the podium and state your name and address for the record. And we do have the 5-minute time limit.
Hi again, folks. David Suter, 725 Delaware Avenue. Janice, congratulations. Enjoy retirement. Glad you've been here. I do want to comment on the agreement you guys are still trying to hash out with the school district. The original agreement that was put together 50 years was put together for a 50-year timeline. This township took out a bond to pay for half of the library. That means we own half of the building. And the agreement could be extended by either party. Not canceled, but extended by either party until somehow along the way it got changed. The township also did something unusual. They applied for a state library construction grant for public libraries. So we got extra money to come in to help pay for this whole project. The school was not eligible to be a party to that because it was not a school library. The thing that I'm sort of wondering about all of this is why did the Township Committee feel that we didn't have any leverage when you were negotiating this particular thing? We got the impression that, gosh, we can't afford to offend the school district because, at the end of 7-year term or whatever is left over, they could take the whole library from us. We own half the building. You folks have forgotten that, I think. The problems that are having right now with space is because school got closed. People didn't understand what would happen once they did that before they could reopen it again. And these are all self-inflicted wounds that none of you caused. The administration of the school board and the professionals that work there and the people who are on the school board have been doing this for a grand amount of time. So if you need to find some space, let's find a different way to get this done. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else on agenda items? Seeing none, I will close session 1 to the public and move on to the consent agenda items. Consent agenda items are considered to be routine, will be enacted with a single motion. Any item requiring discussion will be removed from the consent agenda. All consent agenda items will be reflected in full in the minutes. Anybody have anything they'd like to remove?
I'm good.
Resolution 2025-162, reviewing and approving the 2026 salary for the fire commissioners of the Fire District Number 1 in Delanco Township. Approved payment in the bills in the amount of $936,211.69 as per the bill list, run date 11/26/25. Approval of consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Kate and Fern, roll call, please.
Mr. Bartlett.
Yes.
Mrs. Patrick.
Yes.
Mr. McFadden.
Yes.
Mr. Olet?
Yes.
Ms. Sues?
Yes. Any correspondence, Mrs. Lure?
Yes. Doug covered the letter from the attorney. We have received various pieces of correspondence in regards to the library issue from Rosemary Serlenga, Judy Seymour, Peter Silverberg, and Maureen Barrett. So for the record, and they're all regarding the issues with the library contract. And that's all the correspondence that I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Meeting is now open to the public for comments and questions. This is general session 2. If you'd like to speak about anything, come up to the podium, state your name and address for the record, please. Open. Closed. Discussion items, 2026 reorganization and township committee meeting date calendar, review for any updates and changes and executive sessions. Who wants to take the lead on that? Deb?
Just the packet that had gone out, the calendar that had gone out in your packets last meeting, just verifying that everyone had a chance to review it and make sure there were no objections to any of the dates or conflicts. Otherwise, we'll move forward and advertise this agenda. The reorg meeting will be on January 5th.
Mhm.
Yeah. 6 p.m.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Correct.
And was there any change for advertising purposes for the 2026 meeting schedule? Was there any change in how executive sessions?
No.
So still that 5:30
Yeah.
start?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And
Just the December meeting.
yes, so the
Yep.
December 15th meeting is getting moved to December 22nd this month, not next year, this year. December 15th is moved to December 22nd. That'll be our final meeting of the year. Also, the Christmas Village on Saturday, there's a rain date for Sunday, right, Phil?
I think we're gonna be good. I have faith.
Yeah. me
Well,
too.
I'm glad you're optimistic.
Yes, I am too.
It looks like a 20% chance now, so that's good. And then the carriage rides, their rain date is the 15th.
Yes.
Okay. Next year, we have the rain dates for the carriage rides does not have a committee meeting on it.
Correct.
Yeah, so we'll do the 2026 December is going to be the 7th and 21st, right?
Yes.
Good. It happens to fall that third anyway, so.
Right.
Okay, anybody have any comments, questions? We can solidify this,
I'm good.
okay? We would like to thank everybody, before I forget, for their canned food donations to the police department. We had, I think, like a record number of donations this year that the police department collected and was able to deliver to Abundant Life for local families to get canned food for the holidays. And we also were able to feed 5 families through the school district as well. Through the turkey trot run, we were able to have full Thanksgiving meals, thanks to First Bank and their donation. And we actually have some funds left over to feed probably another 6 or 7 for Christmas.
Nice.
Yes,
I just want to say thank you for that.
you're welcome.
And December 22nd is our holiday pajama dance. We hope you all can come after your meeting, of course, and bring hot chocolate with you.
You got it.
All right.
That'll be a quick meeting.
So we'll be wearing our
So we gotta get
pajamas to the township
dance.
committee meeting?
Yeah, we're gonna wear our pajamas.
Pajamas and then meet us there with hot chocolate.
You got it. Okay.
I'd just like to add that the Delanco Women's Civic Club also, through the donations of the members, were able to have dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, including turkey and some extra items for 2 families in town, as well as those 2 families were also taken care of for Christmas with their Christmas list for their children and the families. So thank you to the club, the president's here, Linda, We do a lot of good things in Delanco, including the small collection for the 8th graders, so they learn a lot of things. So thank you, Linda, for everything that the club does.
For sure. Anyone else have anything they want to add?
Pray no rain, Saturday.
Well, yeah. Did I see an email that the school was doing a holiday canned food drive? Okay. So the holiday canned food drive kicked off. We started last week just before Thanksgiving. In 2 days, we've collected well over 200 cans. That's great. And then the top 2 classes get a pizza party. But are you accepting donations from the public too, or is that just for?
I believe so. I think that we're going to donate to where you guys donate, so if it stays in the local areas.
Okay, great. And the PTO is doing breakfast with Santa, looks like. Cool. I just happened to come across that email a little while ago, so. Awesome, and then we're doing obviously our toy collection, and
And the PTO holiday auction this Friday night.
yes, it's sold out,
Sure is.
but we'll be there. Okay, anybody have anything else?
Mrs. Lohr said, you committee folks up here take their name plates with them.
They can.
They can put them on their desk at school.
There you go. You can have them. Anybody else? Nope, great. Okay, thank you, everyone. Can I get a motion for adjournment, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Unless you want to sleep
Got
over
that?
here.
Good job, dude.
So wait, Mom?
Sure.
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
Want to do a group photo?
Hopefully you have like a dress or something.
I guess. Right.
Somebody take sets.
How about for like the dance? Did you wear that well dress? Take a picture down there first? Or take a photo?